Shalom, Israel. It's your boy Nubreed coming through with another live stream. This particular broadcast right here is off the cuff, impromptu, coming through to give y'all some insight, some inspiration, some motivation. As you enter the broadcast, make sure you hit it with a thumbs up on the way in. I want to talk about not blocking your own blessings. Yes. We're talking a little bit about manifestation and spiritual blessings, spiritual riches, which are stored up for us. And I'm talking about the chosen. We got a lot of great things on the horizon. We got to claim victory. We got to declare righteousness. We got to stand bold as lions in this day and age where there's a lot going on in the world, a whole lot. And often we can be our worst enemies, and I'm talking about ourselves. Yes. The battle with the flesh, the battle with the mind, the battle to change for a lot of us is the most rigorous challenge that we will ever face in our entire lives. And there's a lot of growing pains. There's a lot of growing pains that come with unplugging from the matrix and allowing your ego to die and reaching new heights and growth. But I want to give some advice about how to maneuver among people, how to substantiate spiritual riches. I want to talk about this because this is a real important topic. I would like you all to share the broadcast. I see people rolling in pretty quick. All praises to the God of Israel on this beautiful day. You know, you're living in a time where nobody is loyal to anyone. For that matter, nobody's loyal to anything. You living in a society where people don't have convictions anymore. They don't stand on solid ground. And they're in a zombie-like state to the point where they don't even realize that the ground beneath their feet is unstable. And what this has done is it has created a bunch of selfish, narcissistic people. It's made desperate people. And you can't trust a lot of individuals these days because people are always looking at themselves, how they can come up in a situation. They're not loyal to people anymore. Desperate times calls for desperate measures. I know y'all heard that before. And often we put ourselves in situations where we're around these people. We are afraid to detach. We are afraid to walk alone. We are afraid to stand on our own 2 feet and take our Damascus road. And it has to come a time where we detach from a lot of individuals who are not helping us grow, helping us develop. It has to come a time because these people will stab you in the back. They're out for self. They're trying to find out how they can come out on top at the end of the day. A lot of individuals are for self, and we, being empathetic souls and having kind hearts, we want to help individuals. We want to help these people, and we want to have their presence and their company, and not realizing that they're looking at you from the sideways, you know, the side eye, out of their peripherals, and they're looking at you with disdain, sheer hatred. A lot of people out here these days are vile. They're evil. A lot of these people are satanic. They're demonic because you can only serve 1 or 2 masters, as the scriptures say. You can either serve the Most High God or you can serve Satan. If people don't, and listen, if they're not proclaiming the truth, if they're not trying to honor these laws, statutes, and commandments, and they've had fair warning, which I truly believe that the whole entire world has had its warning. Tracy, oh, that's Tazzy Tech. Pardon me. Thank you for the $10 contribution. Highly appreciate it. Highly appreciate it. And often we block our own blessings by being in the presence of these individuals. But listen, sometimes we can be those people, not even realizing that the sick spirit of jealousy creeps up in us. You got individuals out there that don't want to see people win. You got to be careful that that spirit does not come upon you. That you recognize it when it comes and you cast it out. You cannot be jealous of the next person and the next person being successful, gaining something. Tazzy, thank you again for the $10 contribution. And everybody who's sending super chats, it is appreciated. You can't allow that spirit to creep up in you when you see somebody winning, when you see somebody accomplishing certain goals. Stop comparing yourself to other people. Everybody has their time. Stop comparing yourself to the next person. You have to stop that, because what you're doing essentially is you're blocking your own blessings. You're blocking your own blessings. The Most High sees everything. He knows our thoughts. You have to stop that. Thank you for the $5 contribution. Dine Morris, highly appreciate it. And here's the thing. Often when the Most High God is trying to alleviate you of the company of certain individuals, you need to put that into perspective, and the way you maneuver has to change and believe what the Most High is doing. When it becomes difficult to be in the presence of certain people, listen, the Most High is doing a work in your life. You holding yourself down, just trying to stick to the same old status quo and being around individuals just for the sake of doing it. You got to be able to stand alone. I'm telling you, this is very important, because listen, you are only as strong as the company you keep. You are only as strong as the circle you have. If the people around you are not excelling and elevating, but you continuously, because they pull at your heartstrings, or you feel like you owe them something, and you continuously stay around those individuals, hey, it's only so far you can go. You're blocking your own blessings. You're blocking your own blessings. So, understand that there's a lot of people out there with a lot of motives that are hidden. There's a lot of hidden agendas that people are operating in this day and age. And just know that a lot of people's souls have been compromised. Right now, you're seeing the 2/3 of our people being destroyed for the lack of knowledge. And they're beginning to gear all their hatred and their venom towards who? Us, God's chosen, the Most High's people. People who are standing fervent in the word. Don't be that person that block your own blessings through contempt. Understand, when you see another sister or brother winning and doing something right, you got to applaud that. You got to help your brothers and sisters. Help your people reach new heights. Be happy to see people winning. Be happy to see people doing good in life. Check your motives and check your thoughts, because you will block your own blessings. And I'm going to tell you like this. The Bible says charity covers the multitude of sins. The Bible also says, can a man rob God? Can a man rob the Most High? See, you might can fool everybody else in the world. And there's a lot of people out here who are swindlers. There's a lot of people out here who are scam artists. There's a lot of people out here who they don't care for the people. And there's a lot of people in leadership positions that use the people. Straight up. Can a man rob God? Can you rob the Most High? That's the question. Do you not think that the Most High God sees what's going on? Thank you, Janelle X, for the $50 contribution. I appreciate it. Says, just detached from another super toxic narcissist. I'm a super loner and I love it. Proverbs 27:12. The prudent see danger and take refuge, but the simple keep going and pay the penalty. Absolutely. That is a powerful scripture right there. And thank you for your contribution. It's appreciated. And that's what it is. The righteous, they can see the danger and begin to flee. Begin to maneuver different. Know when to veer off. Know when people around you are not going in the right direction and stay away from it. Pay attention to that voice in your head and flee. Flee from toxicity with all costs. When you know somebody not good for you, regardless of how you feel, the Most High God is not dealing with our feelings. He's dealing with logic. He's dealing with real emotional intelligence to a level that we can't even comprehend. The Most High God is a man of war, a logical man. So you got to understand, when you're dealing with your emotions, when you're operating in that emotional level, you already know that there's an issue there. So, you got to love other people and you got to give to those who are in need. Listen, there's people walking the streets day in and day out who are in need. Talking about the homeless. Listen, a lot of people nowadays, a homeless man asks you for some change. You can clearly see that that individual needs your support, needs your help. And a lot of people have a pocket full of cash and straight up will deny that person because of how they feel at that moment. They might have approached you at a moment where you was a little bit lackadaisical. You was a little bit in your feelings about something else. You felt like, oh, I got my own personal problems. I'm going through things, which we all are. So you don't take that as an opportunity to reach in your pocket because of how you feel. Whole time, what you doing is blocking your own damn blessings. The Bible tells us that be careful to entertain strangers. Means when you meet a stranger, make sure that you entertain strangers when they approach. I'm not talking about weirdos and creeps. I'm not talking about, somebody in a white van pulling up on you, with a bag of Skittles offering you candy. No, that's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about when you out and about and you in the streets, the Bible tells you be careful to entertain strangers because you may be entertaining an angel. You may be entertaining an angel, brothers and sisters. Angels exist and they take on human form. They're real. And sometimes the Most High God will send an angelic force around you as a test to see if you operating in logic. There's been many times in my childhood growing up where I would see a person in public and that person would just disappear. They would be there 1 minute, they would walk off and they would just disappear. Almost as if they walked through some type of portal. Or I would have a being show up and teach me something or tell me something as a child. And then the person just vanishes. Things that only an angelic force can know. Often we talk about demons. We talk about all of these evil spirits, these malevolent forces that operate in society day in and day out. And they do operate. Those are real too. But there's angels as well. And sometimes, listen, we block our own blessings because the Most High will send that angelic spirit around you to test you, to see if you would give to one of his in need. And there's an account. There's an account that's taken. They report to the Heavenly Father. The terrestrial beings communicate And sometimes we block our own blessings. Because the Most High God, he wants to pour into us. He wants to give to us. Listen, the scripture says, freely you give and freely you will receive. Freely you give and freely you will receive. When you are willing to support others, when you don't have that jealous, that envious, vile spirit in you, and you're willing to give to those in need, the Most High will reward you. And I'm not telling you to do it and expect a reward. Just have faith to know that the Most High God will provide for you. I could tell you right now, speaking personally, I don't want for anything. All my needs are met. Anything that's required, the Most High will supply that for me. And I don't live above my means. I'm not a flashy guy. I'm not none of that, because money, material stuff is just stuff. Money don't even make you happy. Money does not make you happy. You got to find inner peace. You got to find that within. You got to find the Most High. You got to build family. You got to find something you can be loyal to, something that you can love. People who are loyal to you, people who love you. That's joy. Happiness is temporary. You might can buy happiness for a time, but it's temporal. Joy comes with legacy, dynasty, family, real love, something that you can be dedicated to. That's what life is about. That's what the Most High wants for us. Let's see. I see some comments coming in. Yeah, baby Yoda says facts. An angel showed up to save my life one day as a child. He appeared right before the trouble, and after saving me, he left the next day. Talking with friends, nobody saw him. I talked to him, etc. Facts. I know exactly what you're talking about. Literally, man, I've witnessed this as a child when I used to just run around and play. One day I almost ran into the street. I'm talking about, I was with my aunt, and my aunt, I guess she just wasn't paying attention. And you know how kids just dart off into the street, just take off full speed out of nowhere. I pulled one of those, and it was a truck coming. Like, and it had to be going about 65 miles per hour. And somebody pulled me. Literally, it was almost like I teleported. I'm dead serious. Like, this spiritual realm is real. Angels are real. Guardian angels, they are there. There's angels around us all the time. And they also take on physical form. Just like in the book of in the parables, pardon me, when the scriptures speak about Sodom and Gomorrah. Angels actually came through to secure Job and his family. They took on physical form. So listen, don't block your own blessings being stingy. Don't block your own blessings not willing to support others. And things might not come for you right away. Things might not come for you right away. You know, you got individuals out there that get salty because they feel like, man, I supported this person. I helped that person make it. I did this for this person. And then when it doesn't come back to them tenfold, they automatically get bitter. You know, they start getting jealous. They start getting full of malice. They start, you know, well, I did this for this and nobody did that for me. Listen, that shows that your heart wasn't in the right place. That shows that your heart was not in the right place, because you did something for somebody. You expected the admiration. You expected the praise. You expected to be validated by people for it. Not realizing and understanding when you do something out of the kindness of your heart, the Most High God will give you recompense, man. Real talk. Now I'm going to tell y'all, man, if y'all in this broadcast and this is pouring into your spirit and you can feel the Ruach Kadash operating and this is helping you, you know, hit this video with a thumbs up. I'm not going to stream live real long. I like to do these quick broadcasts, these motivational talks, but let's make sure that people can catch, you know, the stream. Somebody says, I have the same story. Crossing the Almadía in Pampers, someone found me. Wow. See, we all have these testimonies. We know they exist. I have multiple times where angels saved me. One time as a child, I climbed up a tree really, really high, and I was afraid to get down. Like, I don't even know. Listen, it took It took an angel to help me get down that tree. I'm telling you. And I was all by myself. I was out in the woods. You know, no adult can hear me yelling or anything, bro. And I thought I was going to die. Like, I felt like I was going to fall off the tree and everything. And something helped me. Like, I felt the angelic presence guiding my steps to get down. You know what I'm saying? So, not to just go into a long digression about angels, but seriously, don't block your blessings. They do show up in physical form, just like demons show up in physical form. Just like demons show up in people all the time. And sometimes they try their best to get you to feed into their negative energy. That's another thing. That's another way Satan will get you to block your own blessings. Like, listen, you can't control what other people are going to do or say. You only can control yourself. Sometimes when you feed into a person who's trying purposely to gaslight and trigger you, and you actually feed into that negative energy and you do what they want you to do, you just blocked your blessing. That was a test. People will say things to try to get a response out of you, a negative response. I've even seen demons continue to just like repeat the same thing just because they didn't see you react to it. It's like it'll be something evil and wicked. It's like, you know that that's wrong what you're saying. You know that that's wrong what you're doing. I know it's wrong. You know it's wrong. But I'm not going to react to that because you're purposely trying to get under my skin. But guess what? If I feed into that negativity, Satan can use it. Because now you were supposed to be the bigger person. And now you done went all out with your mouth and said something wrong. And now guess what? Us being empathetic, God's chosen people, guess who end up feeling guilty about it? Us. Even though they were wrong, guess who feels guilty about it? It's always us. They ain't gonna never feel guilty because they being used by Satan. They're doing what they're supposed to do. You got people out here in this world that are on an assignment by Satan to destroy you, brothers and sisters. They are on an assignment. They were born to do the devil's work. You know, you got some people in the world, and we dropping wisdom right now. You got some people in the world, right, that they have inherited the darkness. You got some people that was born with a purpose to do right, but they have inherited darkness. Following the ways of this world, they allow Satan to impose, and they had a lack of faith. They operated in fear, and they moved a certain direction, and they gave it up. They gave their souls away for cheap. And then you got some people that was born of the darkness. You have people that was born of the darkness. And those people that were born of the darkness, they have assignments. They have assignments to destroy the chosen. And they've been here. A lot of them people been around since you were born, watching. Thank you for the $20 contribution, Lawana. I highly appreciate it. Brian Appleton, thank you for the $3 contribution. Highly appreciate it. Somebody said, right, it's Satan's minions. That's a fact. Somebody said, I work with a bad spirit I've been fighting for years. But I won't break. He wants me to quit, but I show up every day just because the devil don't want me here. Yep, that's how it be. They be trying to get you to self-sabotage. And you know, situations like that, you might walk in that job one day and he gone. You understand? You might walk in that job one day and that person is gone, and then you didn't got his position or got a raise in the job in the company. And if you would have just walked away, guess what? You blocked your own blessings because you let Satan win. So that's a great example. AR, thank you for the $5 contribution. Says facts. When I pray after getting mad, I say, Father, I'm sorry for letting blank get me mad. Always take accountability for your emotions. Absolutely. We got to really have great emotional intelligence. Alana Newbor, thank you for the $10 contribution. Highly appreciate it. Thank you for your support. Yep, you're right. Satan minions are on the prowl all the time. What up, Bree? Been watching your channel since the OG no fat videos. Absolutely, that's what's up. They just want to ask you for speaking the truth on a daily basis. Thank you for speaking the truth, pardon me. First time commenting on one of your videos, peace and blessings. Thank you. I appreciate the comment, bro. I'm glad you decided to step out of the cut and speak. Yep. And you know, that's what it's all about, man. Don't block your blessings, man. Don't have that little jealous, envious spirit, man. If you love to see your people win, you might not, you know, you might not get all the blessings that you desire immediately, but you know, you'll have your time. Like, one thing about it, I've never been a brother that hated on other brothers. Like, and here's the thing, if you support your interests will support you. That's something else we need to learn. We need to get more acclimate about ourselves, dealing professionally with each other. We need to start treating our brothers and sisters like we treat these managers and these business owners. We need to treat them with professionalism, love, and kindness. Because I'm going to tell you right now, you know, if we deal with each other with a certain level of pride, positive pride, of course. Trellis Hunt, thank you for the $20 contribution. It's appreciated. When you're dealing with your brothers and sisters with, you know, with respect and dignity, I'm telling you now, that makes a huge difference. It makes a humongous difference. And the thing is, like, everything will come back around tenfold when you're dealing with people with pure intentions. You got to keep your intentions pure. As people, we always got to be checking our intentions, motives, and thoughts. What are your motives? What are your thoughts? Are you envious of the next person? Let me tell you, man, I ain't never been no hater. I love to see my people win. I love to see my people doing good. I love to see my people healthy and strong. I love to see my people getting paid. Yeah, I love it. I love every bit of it. I love when a brother pull up and he got a new whip. I love when a sister got her new whip. I love when somebody got some nice, then they done copped them a nice jacket, leather jacket, nice jewelry that they wanted. Like, listen, you got to keep an open mind, because listen, everybody who made it and made something of themselves and done something, listen, that they've been through certain things that pushed them to that direction in life. You can't be no hater. You just haven't been through what they've been through. Or it's just not your time yet. Straight up, like, that hate is weakness. That jealousy and envy, weakness. And it's going to block your own blessings, because you too busy with the red eye. You too busy with the red eye. Somebody said, I used to watch your videos and didn't subscribe, but boom, you show up. Okay. I don't know what that comment was, you know. It is what it is. Somebody said, I love growth. Absolutely. Same here. But, you know, you got to really have love for people, man, and your day will come. Sharif, thank you for the $5 contributions. As peace and blessings, bro. Gratitude is key to God's biggest blessings. Absolutely. And be grateful for what you got as well. That's a real good point. That's pivotal. You definitely got to have gratitude, because if you're not grateful for what you got and where you at in life and the level that you on, then the Most High God will start taking things from you so you can see what you had. He'll start removing things that you had because you wasn't grateful for where you were at. He'll remove it from you, then you'll see, damn, I had it better than I thought. Because there's always somebody out here who got it worse than you do. So you definitely got to have gratitude. And if you're not grateful for the things you got, when you get awarded more, that's not going to make you grateful. That's why you got a lot of brothers out here who just can't find happiness. No matter how much attention, no matter how much money they get, they just can't find it. They can't center themselves because they were never grateful for their blessings. So, and you know, man, it's something when it's something when things come around full circle and the last begin to finish first. You know, it's something about it when we're vindicated for all of our losses, and it's something about it. And I'm going to tell you, when the Lord closed one door of opportunity for you, I'm going to tell you right now, it's because he has another plan for you. That's all. Just another plan. It's another direction to go. It's something else you got to do. And he's just steering you. He's guiding you somewhere else. Trust the Most High. Don't block your blessings. Not having an open mind. What Bruce Lee say? He said, move like water. Be adaptable. Love your people. The greatest love of them all is loving your brother like you love yourself. Loving your neighbors like you love yourself. I don't give a damn how many scriptures you know. I don't care how long you've been an Israelite. I don't care how many precepts you can go to. If you don't love your brothers like you love yourself, you just ain't got it. There's going to be people in various religions who have love for their brother, their fellow comrades, and their fellow soldiers who going to make it. There's going to be people of other belief systems that got more love for their brothers than people in the truth. Ooh, let that marinate. Think about that. Let that one settle in for you. But hey, it is what it is. I love each and every one of y'all. Hopefully y'all gained some edification from this broadcast. If you did, make sure you hit it with a thumbs up and share. I want everybody to turn a post notification bell on so you can get videos as they're being uploaded. Also, follow me on Patreon. The link is in the description box. Anybody who would like to support this content via Cash App, 10% of all contributions go back to you, the people who are in need. I love each and every one of y'all. Follow me on Instagram as well at Nubreed404. It'll be highly appreciated. Thank y'all so much. I want y'all to have a blessed afternoon. With that being said, shalom and peace.